there, it's me, Michelle Ward, the When I Grow Up coach, and I'm here to tell you what to do when your launch tanks. I have to tell you, I've been in business for over 10 years. I have been there and done that countless times. So really the first thing I could tell you is you're not alone. It does not mean that your business is bound to fail. Does not mean that you are a failure in any way, shape, or form. So do what you can to realize this is a rite of passage, being a business owner, and to do the annoying hippy-dippy life coachy perspective where this wasn't a failure, this was a lesson. So the second thing you need to do is review. What did you do for this launch? What about it worked and went well? Because I'm sure there were some things that worked and went well, even if you didn't get the results that you wanted. What didn't go so well? What do you need to experiment with for next time? What would you do exactly the same? What would you change? The third thing is to make sure that you have some personal touches that went out for your launch. This is where a lot of my clients get caught up in things because it's so safe to just have a launch, put out an offer, have a promotion or a sale, whether they have a service-based business or a product-based one, and just they put out some newsletters, they put out some blog posts, they put things on Facebook, they put some things on Instagram. Sure, yes, do all those things, but especially if you're a newish business owner, if you don't have personal touches, and what I mean by personal touches is personal one-on-one interactions with the people that already know you, like you, love you, are on board with your work, whether you know that they themselves are interested in the work or they might know people who are, then there's no way that you set yourself up for a successful launch if you just put things out there in a general way without getting really specific with your people. So take a good hard look as to how vulnerable you got and how personal you got. And if you neglected the personal touches, that should be the very first thing that you do either next time, or guess what, as a business owner, you could say, hey, you know how I said this cart was closed? I'm going to open it back up again for another week because I want to find more people to do this thing, or I want to keep giving this to you. And that's more than okay. And that's great. But I want that to come along with you taking some people out for coffee and telling them about your offer. I want it to come with personal emails, not one email where there's however many people BCC'd, because everyone's going to throw that in the trash because they think they're one in 100. Personal emails as to what this is and why you're reaching out to them and how they could help you. If you have friends who have bigger platforms than you, or who'd want to have you on their podcast, or have you put up a guest post, or would post to their Instagram account about you, ask them to do so specifically. Don't think that they're going to see it online and share it. Ask them. That's the really hard, vulnerable work, but that's what gets you results. And the last thing you need to do in the launch tanks is to retool and then relaunch, or put it to bed and move on. And that is solely your choice. I had a membership site years ago that I called my Clubhouse, which I thought was going to revolutionize my business and totally change my business. And it was when membership sites were all the rage, and I was so excited about it for so many reasons. I spent so much time and attention and heart and soul into building out this program. And when I launched it, I got 3 signups in, I think, 72 hours. And I went, oh, this didn't hit so well. I could have said, my people don't want it, or I didn't do it right, or no one will ever buy this, and could have put it to bed. But it was so important to me that I took it down, I retooled it to what I thought my audience was going to want more of, as well as to what's going to work for me. I actually told people about it in a more direct way because I was guilty of just kind of hiding behind social media, not reaching out to my people directly. And I wound up having a successful membership site for, I think, probably over 2 years, until I was the one who decided that I wanted to close it down for a few different reasons. But that's the blessing and the curse of being an entrepreneur in 2018, 2019 is that there's no guidebook, there's no hard and fast rules. You just need to follow your gut, follow through, experiment, have fun as best you can, and then see what happens. And then assess and review and do it all over again the next time. 10 years in, that's still how I run my business. And honestly, I don't think I'd want to have it any other way. I hope that's been helpful. Make sure you check out my totally free Leave Your Job and Launch Your Business webinar that's taking place in January 2019. I would love for you to join so that you know what's going to happen next time. You can go to whenIgrowupcoach.com/launch to find out about my 90-day business launch program. And you can go to whenIgrowupcoach.com/build to find out about Build Your Client Base, my 6-month mastermind, depending on what stage of the dream business journey you are on. I'm here to help. I hope this is helpful, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.